What's up everyone and welcome back to another video. I am the goober running this channel. My name is Luke Oliver, aka the Wooden Cardist, and today we're going to be doing a new series called my top 5 decks of the week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 5 decks that I really enjoyed playing with this past week and share them with you guys. So you may have them, you may not, but anyway, let's get into this video. Alright guys, so coming in at number 5 is the Sirius BV1. I picked these up for about 30 bucks open, which is a little expensive, but I really wanted them. And I really have enjoyed this deck. It's really fun. It's a really cool back design. It's one of my favorites Riffle Shuffle has ever put out. You can see what the V2s look like. The V3s dropped a couple months ago. But yeah, really nice deck. Good for cardistry, good for... maybe not so great for Magic, but I just think this is one of the super awesome hits that Riffle Shuffle had. They don't get a ton of super awesome rare decks, but this is definitely one of them. Or should I say they don't design a ton. But I'm definitely very excited to be able to own this deck, have it. It's a dream. If you don't own this deck, try and get yourselves one opened, or you open or sealed. This deck came in perfect condition. He had only opened it once to take pictures and put it back. But yeah, I really love this deck. If you guys look at that spring was super cool. If you guys want me to review this deck or any of the decks in this videos, let me know. But yeah, this deck is awesome, and we're gonna move on to number 2. Just realized I said number 2. This is number 4, not number 2. Anyway, coming in at number 4 is the Ventus V1, another really hard deck to get. So I understand this deck is very highly sought out for. I really want the new one. The new one, I forget what it's called, but my buddy Ibby Magic got it, and I'm kind of jealous because it's like my favorite colorway this deck has ever come out in. But this is printed by Dex Playing Card Co., and it just feels so good. I'm pretty sure these are printed by Dex Playing Card Co. What does that say? It doesn't say they're printed by Dex. I'm pretty sure they are. But this deck is just like one of my favorite decks to do cardistry with. It's like the epitome of a good cardistry deck. It's just great. It's so good. I have no complaints about this deck. This is probably, if I do a top 5 best handling decks, this is gonna make at least top 3. I mean, this deck is amazing. The stock that it's printed on is just great. Or I guess it could be printed by Hansen Chen. I feel like it's printed by Dex. Let me know, who's this printed by down in the comments. But it's really one of my favorite decks to use. I've really enjoyed it over the years. Bought it from Wounded Corner. So Steve, where I buy most of my decks from. And if you don't have one, I would very much recommend picking one up for yourself. Anyway, moving on to number 3. Alright guys, coming in at number 3 is a deck I unboxed a while ago. I probably unboxed most of these on the channel, but I just recently opened it. It's the Blue Gatorbacks by David Blaine. I don't know if he's going to do a V2 of these, or maybe this is the V2, but I'm pretty sure he's only done one. But just look at the cool color on these. The stock is really nice. I forget what it's called. So if you guys know that, let me know down in the comments below. Also, let me know what you'd like me to do next. I take really 95% of my suggestions, unless you just want me to do something stupid. So yeah, if you come up with a thoughtful video idea, top 5 Aces of Spades is going to be coming out soon, hopefully. But this deck just really hits it off for me. Just amazing colors, handles very well. This could be in a top 5 or a top 10 best handling video. I just absolutely love this deck, and it's perfect to a T. Designed very well. I believe these are marked, but they might not be. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But I really love and enjoy this deck. Anyway, we're going to move on to my number 2 deck. Alright, coming in at number 2 is, in my opinion, one of the best handling Fontaine decks out there, the Good Company Fontaines. I bought these opened, and then I found out I could buy them for the same price sealed, but it is what it is. They came literally in perfect condition, so I can't complain. They were opened once. But this deck is just one of my all-around favorite Fontaine decks. It's good for packet cuts, good for spreads, pressure moves, all that good stuff. The stock is really nice. It's printed on USPCC. I actually don't know what stock. I feels like Thin Crush, but I could be wrong. Really nice handling. Just truly, as I messed that up, one of the better Fontaine decks that I own. And I think you guys should own these too. They're not super expensive. They're one of the cheaper Fontaine decks, and it's a good place to start your Fontaine collection if you want to get collecting, and a very good handling deck for that. If you want to like film a cool trailer with cool cards that are made for cardists, these are good. These are really, really good. I really, really, really love these. Anyway, moving on to my number 1 favorite deck of the week. All right, so what is my number 1 favorite deck of the week to use? That's going to be the Carvers V1 by Organic Playing Cards. I don't know if they're going to make a V2, but I really, really love their decks. I know it's kind of a controversial brand, not like because of what they believe in, like Fontaine. But no, some people like them and some people love them. It's really, there's not like a mix. You either like them or hate them. But I love these cards, and I was not a big fan of these when they dropped. I thought they were too thick, but they're very much growing on me. The thick stock is actually a very nice compliment. Once you break them in, they last longer, which is why I see people like them. So maybe I might start liking the thicker stocks, but we'll see. For now, I'm a thin stock type of guy. Thin crushed or just thin stock non-crushed. This deck handles extremely well. One of my favorite decks to ever use, and I just really, really, really love this deck. The colors pop. Handles great, and if you guys don't have one, I would very much recommend you guys getting one. I don't know how much these are running right now. Sealed, they're probably a pretty high price, as most OPC decks are after the drop. But yeah, if you want to go get one yourself, I'm sure you could find one for a reasonable price, as I messed that up. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let's head to the outro. Alright everybody, that's going to pretty much wrap this video up for my first episode of my top 5 decks of the week. If you'd like me to continue the series, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. We are 10 subscribers away from the magical number of 1,400, and I couldn't be happier, and I am just super grateful. So thank you everyone. Thanks to everyone who is a new subscriber and everyone that's already been subscribed and helped share my platform and my page. I appreciate you all. Anyway, that's about all I have for this video. I'm the Wooden Cardist, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.